We've left Dún Laoghaire and come all the way into the city centre. This is Crypto AM at the Dublin Tech Summit. We're going to meet some really interesting people, do some great interviews and do a bit of networking. So come on, let's go.
Hey, it's been great. Really, it's been really good now, I have to say. There's a good crowd and there's good buzz and there's good energy from new technologies out there. So yeah, very happy with what we've seen so far.
Yeah, you know, Mingo's got bragging rights. Mingo really represents the first cryptocurrency project, the first distributed ledger project in this country. So props to Joe for being a trailblazer and showing this market what's possible.
The messaging app is ready right now. People can download the messaging app today. There are 7 channels on it. Facebook, Twitter, Skype, Slack, Steam, Discord and IRC Cloud. We are with Telegram and LinkedIn as well at the same phase. So within the next 6 weeks we'll have those on the platform as well. Then it's adding in the wallet component, the casual esports gaming, so the end user has a reason to be in there and using the coin. So there's a functionality and there's less of the speculation. And the growth of the app itself and the growth of the user base will create organic scarcity for the people who get involved in our ICO now. So you have this kind of, I suppose, it's easy for me. Everyone will say their chicken lays the best eggs, but I think the model we have will suit the speculator in terms of buying into our ICO now, but it'll also suit the end user because the volatility won't be there. Because there'll be millions of people holding a handful of coin rather than a handful of people holding millions of coin.
The kind of marriage between blockchain and music is multifaceted. IP and kind of recording who owns what and when and who did what and when is a really good use case for application of the technology. But a big part of it is also around how artists and musicians and content producers actually get rewarded for the content they produce, whether that be music, art, journalism, whatever. So effectively what Ethereum and one of our many spokes is looking at this, how can we create a platform for artists to record their music and then when it is played for them to be rewarded instantly for that playing of a song or for somebody reading that article.
There's very much an all or none nature to the way art has been funded in the music side for a while. I think now you're finding these kind of blended and or almost like you can pick and choose how you want a project funded, which I think is actually a really, really good development. I think diversifying the capital sources, bringing a lot of different entities in to actually allow artists to sort of have sustainable careers is a very, very cool and relatively new thing in terms of the 21st century for music.
There's a number of them. I'll try to wrap them up.
For me, the coolest thing that's going on, and you could argue it's been going on for 10 years, is the ability for people to remix or use music in a cat video. Those kinds of things actually are happening and growing at a much more rapid rate than the commercial music market actually is growing. So if you think about it, it's user-generated content that's actually kind of been enabled through this technology. And what I think is really neat is that's actually creating all kinds of new types of artists and art, right? Multimedia artists, AR, VR specialists. There are a lot of really, really interesting sort of, not music only, but music in the context of these kind of new things that are out there.
Thanks for watching, guys. That's our report from Dublin Tech Summit. There's loads going on here. We've met some great people, had some great conversations, some great interviews. Really exciting times to be in tech and particularly to be in Dublin. Feels like there's lots going on in this city, and watch this space.